When your child's diagnosed with autism, you may feel overwhelmed with information and uncertain about the future.
We didn't know much about autism at first, and it was really hard to get our heads around the diagnosis. At the same time, you're researching therapy and funding, and it can feel like a minefield.
Early intervention offers specialised support, which includes therapy and education to teach preschool-aged children skills they won't learn naturally. Your child's therapy team can teach prerequisite skills, setting the foundation for future success and independence.
Children with autism typically need help with communication, behaviour, social skills, behaviour skills, and academic skills.
The earlier you start, the better. Most children need intensive support for 1 to 2 years, but some benefit from more. Look for a quality service provider and ask if their program or therapy works. You should be confident they have a sound curriculum and that it's safe, reliable and offers value for money.
We also wanted to know if our service provider would provide training for us as parents. We also had to look into subsidies and funding that would offset the fees.
We looked into the research and there's a lot of promises on the internet for a cure, but when we were looking for support for our family, we wanted a provider that used strategies that were safe and supported by science.
There's a large body of evidence showing that applied behaviour analysis is effective, particularly when supported by an education focus.
Anyone can access the Australian Good Practice Guidelines online, read up on them, and you can use them as a checklist when you're talking to providers.
It's recommended that children with autism receive 20 hours of therapy each week in a naturalistic setting. This may be a specialised yet social setting where your child is among peers or in the home. Children with autism should be supported by a range of therapists, including behavioural, occupational, and speech therapists, as well as educators who specialise in the field of autism.
Be wary of those who claim they can cure autism. There is no cure, but you should see significant improvements in your child's development.
A therapy team should measure a child's progress with objective tools upon entry to a service, then on an annual basis. You should be able to review your child's individual plan regularly, and gains or areas for development or additional support should be monitored.
If you live in an NDIS site, you'll meet a local area planner or access partner to discuss your child's needs and your goals for their development. A friend or advocate can go with you. Afterwards, you'll receive a plan and any funding you're eligible for.
Other parents can be a great support, and you can access My Time and online forums.
If you need it, access counselling for yourself. And remember, you're not alone. Every child can learn new skills, and high-quality early intervention will give your child the best chance of living more independently later in life.